Hi guys, it's Mrs. McPhail. Today your learning target is to solve word problems, and we're going to be using the flow map that we've been using in class. The big thing with this is I just want you to be able to slow down to really understand the problem and to make a plan for how to go about and solve your problem so you can check your work and not make any of those silly mistakes, all right? This is really a practice in slowing down to read what the problem is actually asking you, because it can be tricky sometimes. According to our penguin here, the first thing we do is we're going to chill out and read. We want to understand the problem. Then we're going to make a plan by underlining our keyword and finding that keyword to decide on what operation we're going to do, whether it's addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. All right. Finally, we're going to solve it, and then we're going to stop, look back and check our work to make sure that our answer makes sense and our question has been answered. So I have a problem for you today, and it's that Mr. Nutty went to the store. He wanted to buy avocados to share equally among 9 people for the Super Bowl party guacamole. He knows that his hungry friends like guacamole, so he buys 45 avocados. How many can each friend eat? So the first thing I'm going to do, according to our penguin, is chill out, read, understand the problem. I want to be able to kind of summarize what I just read, and I'm going to say it without numbers. So I'm going to get my pen ready here to cross out any numbers and replace it with other words. Mr. Nutty went to the store. He wanted to buy avocados to share equally among 9. Oh, there's a number. I'm going to put the word some in instead. He wanted to buy avocados to share equally among some people for the Super Bowl party guacamole. He knows that his hungry friends like guacamole, so he buys 45. Oh, there's another number. Since 45 seems bigger than 9, I'm going to write a lot of avocados. So he knows that his hungry friends like guacamole, so he buys a lot of avocados. How many can each friend eat? Well, let's look at our next step. I kind of understand what's going on now, is that he wants to have guacamole. He knows that he wants to share these avocados equally among all of his friends at the party, and he's only going to buy a certain amount. So knowing that, our next step is going to be to make a plan. We need to underline keywords so we can unlock what operation that we're going to use. In this case, I heard some keywords: share equally and each. How many can each friend eat? So if I go and look at my word chart here, I know that share equally comes under division, but I see that each is also in both. So while I think this might be a division problem since he has to share equally, I'm worried it might still be multiplication. So what we're going to do next is we're going to actually do the rest of our step, which is using a picture or really anything you'd like to help you solve this. So in this case, I know that he's buying 45 avocados and he wants to share them equally among 9 people. So what I would do is I would draw my 9 people. Don't my people look nice? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's my 9 people, and I would put in my 45 avocados into each one. I need to go one at a time. 1 avocado, 2 avocados, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 avocados, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay, so each of these circles are my 9 friends that Mr. Nutty has, and I split up my 45 avocados equally among the 9 people. So each person looks like they're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 avocados. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at our third step, which is solve. So we're going to solve our problem. So we carried out our plan, which we kind of just did already. We had our picture. And it turns out that it looks like, if we use our numbers, 45 avocados shared equally or divided among 9 people means that each person gets 5 avocados. And avocados is our units here. So 5 avocados per person. Now, we've solved our problem. Let's go back a step. 4 says, let's stop and go back and check our work. Let's make sure that it makes sense and we answered our question. So our question was, how many can each friend eat? And it looks like we had 45 avocados that he bought, which was a lot. He shared them among some people, which was 9 people. So it makes sense to me that this would be a smaller number, that 5 avocados per person seems about reasonable. If I would have gotten a huge number, like a number that was bigger than 45, it wouldn't have made sense to me because he has to share a certain number, and this is the certain number. You can't have any more than that. All right? So sometimes word problems can be really tricky, but I just want you to slow down and take your time, draw pictures because you're all really great artists, find the keywords, and have fun with word problems.